welcome to our first podcast. I think that's what we're deciding to call it, right?
Yes, I think so. Because there was a video podcast.
Yes.
And then they combine it somewhat.
So we're
call it
Vodcast. Yes. So this is actually our 17th episode. Today is May 12th of 2023. And thanks to Spotify, or Anchor being bought out by Spotify, and we don't have access to that in our district anymore, we are moving to a YouTube podcast.
Yes.
I'm your host, Shalika Law.
And I am Joe Arias.
And be kind to us on this first podcast journey as we prepare for next year's podcasting. So we, our horrible jokes that we've been using throughout.
They've been good. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, real good. So we're gonna break this up since we're doing a vodcast now. Some of you guys have probably heard of kind of the viral headphone challenge trend. We're going to attempt this, and it's gonna be rough. Attempt, yes. So our fellow DLSs, do you guys all want to say hi?
Hello.
We have our coworkers in here, and they've already been scheming and planning against us. So they are going to, Tony is going to ask us questions after we're blaring our music, and we're going to answer by trying to read her lips and see how this goes. And you all remember, y'all are next year, so don't be too mean. Jennifer, you want to? Oh, never mind. I don't. Never mind. Okay, you ready, Joe?
Yes, give me a second.
Ready?
Yes.
Yes. Are you ready?
Yes.
If you had to teach another subject, what would it be?
Be? What be?
What would something be? Hamburgers.
A dog? No, probably a policeman.
Oh, did you just say a plate?
Do what?
Never mind.
Oh, gosh. What's your favorite salad dressing?
Ranch.
Snickers?
Did you just say licorice?
I think she said candy.
You like black licorice. It's disgusting.
What about the bathroom?
Oh, gosh.
Everyone needs to hear that music.
What is 2 plus 2?
Oh, you're going to have to say that again.
Ask that again. I didn't get it.
What is 2 plus 2?
You gotta go to the bathroom too?
Such a boy. Nope.
Next.
Nope.
Pass.
I'm just going to dance because I have no idea what you said.
What do kangaroos eat?
What?
Did you say something about teach? Math. Fourth
Kevin
grade.
Phillips. I have no idea what you said.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Kevin. Maybe I should have said your name.
Oh, man. Who is your favorite coworker?
Kevin Phillips.
Something about favorite something. I saw that. I didn't catch the end. You have to ask again.
Who is your favorite coworker?
Oh, I heard that one.
Oh.
My music's on.
Kevin Phillips. I'm just kidding. I feel like I know what you said this time, but I don't feel like it should change my answer.
Good job.
Ooh, it's hot here, guys.
Last one. What song are you listening to?
Justin Timberlake, Mirrors. Right here all along.
Last question.
Oh, what am I listening to?
Yes.
Oh, just the music by Russ.
Okay.
Are we done?
Yes, you're done. You're done.
Oh, you're done.
You're done. We're not sure you have a job.
Jennifer, looks like we have some blended tools online courses coming up this summer.
We do. We're going to offer a course in June and in July.
All right. So tell us a little bit about where we could get signed up, deadlines, things like that.
All right, so you're going to sign up in Strive. I believe the links are also going to be in our tidbits. We'll probably send out an email too, just to help everybody remember. The course in June will give you GT credit, 3 hours of GT credit for the 22-23 school year. But if you wait and take it in July, that'll be GT credit next school year.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, the course will take about a week. You can do it at your own pace within that week, at your own time. It's about a 12-hour course. And it's a lot of fun. You'll have instructors available by Google Meet to send you any support you might need.
Good. So I really love that you have the option of GT credits being either for this year or next year.
Yeah.
Because most people need them for next year. So
yeah, so wait for July if you need it for next year because they won't roll over from June to July. So,
okay, so they get credit hours, week. Is there a stipend in this one?
There is a stipend. There's more information on Strive about that.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we now have a couple of different things for you guys to try out here at the end of the year. We have both an elementary and a secondary choice board, and both of them just have different activities for your kids to do either online or offline. Some of them you're going to just pick that activity, let's say that mystery pictures in Canva. It'll take you to Canva after you click on it. And there to give you the instructions, you'll use that template on this one. Another one that I saw earlier that I really liked was the this and that, the group Pear Deck. So that one, it's going to be Pear Deck. So obviously your students would need their device possibly, or unless you're just going to show it as a whole class. And it basically says on each of the following pages, discuss with a friend which image you prefer and why. So you're going to see stuff like this where you see these two pictures of a cat and then two puppies, and they would just decide which one they like and why. So it's just going to get your kids talking and being able to explain what they're feeling and why they prefer that one.
This is a good activity to get them up and moving too.
Oh yeah, definitely. So maybe you say, okay, everybody who prefers the beach, go to one side of the room. Everybody who prefers the mountains and the lake, go to the other side of the room, and then have them discuss when they get to those corners, right? So yeah, so you just kind of go through those different choice boards there, the different activities, see which ones you like, and have your kids do any of them. Shalika, what do you think about the secondary?
Yeah, the secondary one is very similar. There are some that are exactly the same. Like I believe this Ed Puzzle, click on it again. This Ed Puzzle end of year versus beginning of year. It's a typical Ed Puzzle activity where they're going to watch this video. This guy just kind of talks about the funny things and how students act at the beginning of the year versus the end of the year. And then there's going to be these stop point questions that ask how they feel about different parts of the video to get them actively engaged and interacting with it. There's like creating a magazine cover featuring your campus. So it'll give you a Canva template that you can customize and share out with your kids. And your kids can actually create a magazine cover for the campus. By the way, we are not trying to cater just to Amarillo High here. Your kids can go in there and change your colors. That's just the template that Canva has that we are sharing with you. End of year class feedback. This one's kind of cool because it is a class kick activity. But if you don't want them to complete it in class kick, you could still just save this as a PDF,
right,
or screenshot it and print it out so you have an offline activity. Same thing for your CAMI school year reflections. So there is an activity that you can download for free, or you can open it with CAMI. So again, your kids can complete it digitally or with paper. They can create an app through Google Slides. There's a vacation budget that they can complete, a letter of recommendation for themselves or for like a college or something. Guess the proverb. This one's fun. I love this one. So it's a Pear Deck activity. And you could do this. You could have kids do this independently where they're like writing down their guesses, or you can do a whole group. I think it's really fun to get kids engaged with this one. I'm not going to lie. Jamie Freebie put all these choice boards together, and we sat there probably a little longer than we should have because I love playing these. So like this
some
one,
of us did better than others, and
yeah,
I was not the one doing well.
Joe, 5 seconds. What is this one?
You got me.
A picture is worth 1,000 words. That one's
Yes.
good. What about this one? And
It's greater. So yeah, actions are greater than words.
Actions speak louder than words.
Okay,
Yes. So
close.
anyways, yeah, you are. these are super fun. Get your kids thinking about English proverbs. And again, you can do it independently or whole group. So check those out if you want some fun end of year activities to do digitally or offline.
All right, just a friendly reminder that we all love to download stuff off the internet. I mean, whether it's some kind of PDF file or whatnot.
Canva is always with downloads. Everything I do in Canva,
You have to download it. And then
yeah.
you have to send it somewhere. So we tend to download it, and then we forget that it's there. We never clean it up. We never store that somewhere else. And you got to remember that downloads, it's not that's not a storage folder. Right? So what you're supposed to do.
And I'm guilty of treating it like it's a storage folder.
I am
because
too.
it's quick access.
Yes.
Like you can immediately get it.
Right. So you don't want to have your computer crash and then possibly not get that backed up because the technicians technically usually do not go back up your download folder.
No, and if for some reason, like you get malware or whatever, if something happens on your computer and the techs have to come and re-image your computer, whatever's in your downloaded folder,
it's gone.
It's gone. I shouldn't even say folder. It's not a folder. It's not a storage folder.
Right.
In the downloaded section, I don't know the
area or whatever.
term.
But yeah, so what you want to do there is when you download something, make it a habit to right away move that to Google Drive and store it somewhere, or just delete it and know that you don't need it anymore. Maybe it was just a visual that you needed to read some information. You're done with it, delete it.
Yeah, it'd be a really sad day if it was an important file.
Yeah.
And it's gone. We don't want that for you. So Joe and I, like we explained at the beginning when our ridiculousness came out with the headphone challenge, which by the way, we went back and listened to those questions and Kevin Phillips, I'm really sorry. Kangaroos don't eat you.
And nobody from my department needed to go to the restroom. For some reason, just wanted them to go.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Glad we got ours out of the way.
Yeah.
It's someone else's term next year.
Oh yeah, they're going to get it.
Yeah, they're going to get it bad.
We're going to come up with really good,
questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so like we said, we are transitioning from the podcast on Anchor that we used to have in the past to our Vodcast now with our YouTube channel, which I'm excited about. This is going to be good. So in the upper left-hand corner of your Tidbits, there's a section that you've probably already seen that has the little box that shows our YouTube video that you can click on. That's not always going to be there. How you're going to access the Vodcast from this point moving forward, and we'll remind you guys of this again next year, is this little Vodcast button that you have seen in the Tidbits.
Right.
So
smack top middle.
Here, I should have recorded it the other way. Let me show you again. See if we can get in there. Oh, there it is.
You see the little microphone.
What direction?
Word Vodcast.
There you go.
You'll click on that,
Vodcast.
and that will take you to our YouTube channel, where you can watch this episode.
So check it out. Hopefully you guys like this new format. Give us some feedback. If you like the new format, it's a little more engaging and entertaining.
And you guys finally see what we look like and who we are and put faces to those voices.
So you could throw darts at us, maybe? I don't know.
Hopefully not.
Anyways, hopefully you like this new format and it's beneficial for you. So check it out.
Thank you guys. Thanks for joining us on this ever-evolving journey that is digital learning.
Until next time, always remember, cross your T's, dot your I's, and use these tidbits to kiss those digital learning fears goodbye.